I bought a house and turned the entire central courtyard into a glass house. Ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you the glass dwelling. As an interior designer, what does my dream home actually look like? The truth is, it changes. At different stages of our lives, what we expect from a home evolves. And right now, it's not about chasing perfection. It's about creating a space that supports the way we live every single day. As we take you through the spaces throughout this home, you'll notice this is a project built on details. This was where we pushed and tested a lot of boundaries, from carpentry design to how materials are bent and curved, and not forgetting New Infinity's core strength in design, spatial choreography. My name is Alex Lee and I am from New Infinity. Before we begin, a friendly reminder, if you've not clicked on the subscribe button yet, do it now and stay in the loop of more upcoming design and architecture related contents. Stepping into the home now, the first thing you notice isn't the feature, but the feeling. As designers, we often talk about first impression, but more importantly, it's about how effectively a space slows down for you. And for me, the entrance should never feel abrupt. So we introduce a window daybed that frames a subtle glimpse of the swimming pool. This is something I always share with homeowners. Good design isn't just about what you see, but what you feel in between spaces. For the hallway, instead of opening everything up immediately, we chose to compress the journey. With a lower ceiling, the materials feel more intimate and the transition feels intentional. Stepping into the living area, the space opens up into a full double volume. By controlling compression, you can make a space feel far bigger than it actually is. The initial living area, being the heart of the home, had a relatively tricky positioning. There were sliding glass openings on both sides, which means only one position that could allow for the TV wall, but placing the sofa there would mean blocking the entrance to the dining area. However, this center part of the home had a breathtaking view of the swimming pool and the scenic forest reserve. We took advantage of the view and double volume clear ceiling and extended a glass structure closer to the poolside, creating an extra pathway to the dining area. In the living area, the TV wall was designed as a floating element. Instead of using a full marble feature wall, we staged it on a marble base that we carefully sourced from level art stone. And with a soft layer of lighting tucked beneath, it creates a subtle glow. Workmanship was crucial here. In a home like this, where the overall layout is quite squarish, you'll end up with sharp edges and lines. So we intentionally introduced curve and softness in the space. That choice continues into the furniture selection as well. For example, the sofa was chosen specifically for its organic form. To make the entire home concept holistic, we chose big brain furniture for our living and dining sets that complemented our interior design palette. As a homegrown Malaysian brand that began in Johor and now operates an impressive showroom in Petaling Jaya, we highly recommend you to visit. The entire ground floor is finished in microcement from walls, chosen for its seamless quality. This is a material we'll always want to explore more in the homes we design. But many ask us if a material like this makes the home feel less luxurious. And I think that's an interesting perception to challenge. because luxury can be about restraint and simplicity. This flooring effectively blurs the boundary between indoor and outdoor living, so that the house feels like an extension of the landscape. The previous grounding lines of the flooring was discoloring, and that was something I really wanted to get rid of. With similar intent to deepen the connection to nature, the walls are finished in tactile textures by Suzuka Paint. When we were designing this home, we paid close attention to how sunlight moved through the space throughout the day. With this sun direction, the light will add an interesting character to the walls. By bringing a finish that is usually found in exterior application indoors, we created a space that feels more connected to the outdoors. Beside the living area is a lounge. Interestingly, this was one of the spaces we couldn't define at the beginning, so we chose to keep it flexible instead. In practice, this area has naturally become the heart of a daily life. This is where homework gets done, where family gathers after a long day, so while it started as an undefined zone, it became one of the most used areas in the home. Sometimes it's not about designing for a specific function, but creating a space that allows life to happen naturally within it. Originally, the toilet was positioned in the middle of the layout, which was not only proclaimed to be bad feng shui, but also created poor spatial quality. By relocating the powder room to the end of the house, it now benefits from natural ventilation and a direct view of greenery. That one move elevated the space planning of the ground floor. The powder room was designed as a surprise concealed by frosted glass doors. Instead of using a conventional shower screen to divide the shower area, we used linear fluted glass provided by CLV Glasstec. This makes the entire bathroom feels larger. As they open, it reveals a bold statement of pastel green tiles paired with a terrazzo island basin. The window is carefully designed to be divided into two layers. The upper portion fitted with mesh to allow ventilation while maintaining privacy. We also integrated a rain shower within the space, allowing it to function as a cool shower room. And to complete the space, we worked with Premtex on the bathroom fittings, keeping the detailing clean, minimal, and aligned with the overall palette. Did you pick up any useful tips from us so far? If you want to learn more in-depth knowledge about interior design, join our DesignSip membership program for only $5 and get behind-the-scenes access and learn from our newest edition, the exclusive handbooks that break down technical design knowledge into practical tips you can apply to your own spaces. The dining and dry kitchen is located behind the living room with openings that visually connect spaces in the home. So whether it's meal prep or an impromptu workstation, this space adapts to whatever the day demands and allows parents to keep an eye on their children. In this home, curves are subtly integrated throughout the design, softening the overall interior language. We went even further with the kitchen island, customizing the marble tabletop with a curved profile that adds depth and elegance. There is an honesty to the materials used throughout this home. We added rattan textures into the carpentry, bringing natural, warm and organic, familiar textures. The dry kitchen carpentry features a system by Bloom, allowing for seamless integration across the entire space. It keeps clutter effortlessly concealed with entertaining while staging the kitchen island as the main focal point. An otherwise unused column was reimagined as a utility rack, turning wasted space purposeful and efficient. To enhance usability, we implemented intelligent storage solutions and full-height cabinets. Bloom also provides a pull-out step into a cabinetry that brings children up to counter height beside whoever is cooking. Another unique point of the space planning for this home, the conventional wet kitchen at the back of the house was staged as a focal highlight being placed by the swimming pool. It's an open kitchen concept so you can cook outdoors while keeping an eye on the kids or being closer to nature. For the landscape, we staged the existing greenery to remain the defining feature of the home. Wherever possible, the original trees were carefully preserved, forming a natural canopy that shades the house. Additional landscaping was added subtly, complementing what was already there rather than overpowering it. At the center of it all sits the pool, designed as a saltwater system which is gentler on the skin and better suited for everyday family use. Beyond its function, the pool plays as an important role in cooling the immediate surroundings. Together, the landscape and water elements work quietly in the background, softening the heat, enhancing the comfort, and creating a close connection to nature throughout the home. As we wanted to maintain the staircase at its maximum width, we avoided adding a conventional handrail that would physically narrow the space. Instead, we integrated the carpentry into the design, extending it seamlessly as the handrail. To enhance this, we added a subtle lighting in the handrail, creating both function and atmosphere. On the first floor, the study is a compact glass encased space that looks out to the greenery and light. It also overlooks the living and dining area below, maintaining a visual and spatial connection to the heart of the home. We chose this desk from a Malaysian brand called Balaks for its honest use of materials and rich wooden textures. What I also appreciate is how the design balances craftsmanship with functionality. Designed to adapt to different ways of working, it comes with 3 customizable height presets, allowing the desk to shift easily from sitting to standing position. Built-in wireless MagSafe charging in the tabletop also keeps the workspace clean and uncluttered. Technology should integrate quietly into the experience without taking away from the warmth of the space. This space also doubles as an additional walk-in wardrobe. And this comes back to the idea of flexible spaces in the home. Instead of dedicating separate rooms for every function, we look at how spaces can overlap with thoughtful design. We pushed beyond the standard 8-foot wardrobe height and extended it up to 10 feet with custom veneer detailing. This simple move immediately enhances the sense of vertically, making the space feel taller and more elevated. The children's bedrooms are designed around play and fun. Originally separated by a wall, the 2 bedrooms were opened up to create a shared space for the children. Initially, all the bedrooms were designed with sliding glass doors. To enhance safety without compromising transparency, we introduced a second layer of glass that also functions as a handrail. As the slide was designed to move this way, we replaced the standard panels with durable CLV tempered glass to reduce the risk of impact from the children. Other than glass panels, fluted glass and architecture glass, CLV also customizes irregular shaped mirrors for various interior design needs. Typically, corner cabinets can feel bulky in narrower spaces, so instead we introduce a curved glass. This small adjustment changes how the space is perceived as it feels more open and visually larger. At the same time, it still functions as a practical storage. We also integrated built-in lighting into the headboard for reading. It removes the need for additional bedside lamps, keeping the space visually clean. With views overlooking greenery, the master bedroom is kept intentionally minimal, allowing the focus to remain on light and nature outside. Motorized curtains from Curtain Place complete the space, adding a layer of privacy and ease with a high-quality finish. With a wide range of fabrics available, Curtain Place is known for the most amount of curtain fabrics in the Malaysian Book of Records. Homeowners can tailor curtains for each space with more than enough options to suit their overall interior palette. Looking back at this project, what we tried to achieve was simple: to create a home that doesn't demand perfection, but instead adapts to imperfection, to change and to grow. When we have time for slow mornings after making a cup of coffee, we find ourselves on the rooftop, close to nature, taking our time to reset and breathe. And that to us is the beauty of adapting to imperfection. From the way spaces flex to how light moves across the surfaces, everything here was designed with lifestyle in mind. For us at New Infinity, and for me personally, this was always the goal. If you enjoyed this episode and you want to learn more about interior design and architecture related contents, please click on the subscribe button to stay tuned for more compelling design episodes. My name is Alex Lee and I am from New Infinity. Thank you for watching and I'll see you guys next week.